Don't forget to check out my Patreon where we have exclusive content for groups such as Twice, 17, Red Velvet, Blackpink, NCT, Super M, SHINee, AT, Stray Kids, and so much more, along with K-dramas, concerts, and other variety shows. Hey guys, Angie here. Today we're doing my Q&A that I've been putting off. I haven't really been putting it off. It's more that I was contemplating how I'm going to do it because I wanted to include my updated bias list and everything, but I decided we'll just do that in a different video, otherwise it'd be really long because I like so many groups now that it would have to be a really long video because it would be my bias record, favorite music video, and favorite songs from basically every group I like, which I did finish the list. It's very long, but it would just be a really long video. So we're just gonna do a short little Q&A. We have about, I think, 24 comments. I don't know how many questions are. I didn't look ahead of time. I decided to go in blind. So I am officially doing it. Also, I'm gonna try to just do this without any cuts. So let's see how we do. Should we play music? That might be annoying. Should we do music? That might be annoying. It'll be very faint music. Let's see. We're gonna go on shuffle. What's gonna pop up on my shuffle? That's not shuffle. Okay, Golden Child, let's go. Okay. Hopefully it's not too loud. Okay, well, hopefully it's fine. Let's see. Have plans to react to KRY Beyond the Live and KRY's participation in King of Mask Singer. I mean, I'm assuming we'll get to that. For the Masked Singer, I don't ever really watch those. I would need a link or something, because I don't know what exactly to watch. I've never understood the show, and I don't know if there's a lot of rounds. So if someone wants to send me the links, that'd be great. Let's see. What are some of your favorite Super Junior songs? That would be on the video I'm going to post later. And when did you start listening to K-pop? March 2018. First song was Mic Drop by BTS. I still have the Instagram post where I asked my One Direction audience, what song is this? It was a edit of Pony Boy from The Outsiders to Mic Drop. And I was like, what's the song? It's a bop. Just curious, do you have plans on reacting to Lucy again? I think so, but I don't think they have that many songs. Well, that's the issue. I don't remember. I mean, I still have their songs on my playlist. Oh, they have an album. Right, okay. So I'll probably do that album. I think the only issue is we're doing a lot of new groups, and sadly, those groups just have more, I get more views for those groups, but we'll probably go to it again. Just remind me. Yeah, I don't know. They're very cute. If you could add 5 more members under SM to be in Super M, which members would it be? Well, I guess that's actually a good question because we don't have Kai, and Bacon's trying to leave SM, and Lucas is gone. I guess Lucas could still be in Super M, but if they don't have him in NCT, I don't think they would put him in Super M. That'd be really awkward for Mark and Ten. Imagine how awkward it would be, just pretend like you're not, because I think they're still friends, so, at least he is with Win-Win, so, because we saw him together. So, SM, it'd have to be guy members, right? So, I think this person said they're gonna add Diony, Chenyol, Changmin, Kangta, and Johnny. I always thought Super M was such a stupid group, because all they did was put the most popular members together instead of advertising, or advertising is, I guess, a decent word. Instead of advertising the members, I said this in my, I don't think it's on here because I think it was on my old channel, because I think Super M debuted in 2019. So sadly that's on my old channel, but I've said this since day one. It's so dumb. They put just the most popular members in a group. Because logically, they should have put the least popular members in the group to make them gain more popularity, right? Because I guess the concept is, well, they want all the popular members in the group because then the group will automatically be big. But they could have utilized the popularity of the group and just took the least popular members, which will still have an audience, and put them in a new group and then gain new fans to those members. I don't know, man. I should just be on the marketing team. Whatever. So I would do... What did I say last time? I would do Win-Win, which I know that contradicts what I said, but Win-Win doesn't get many lines, and I feel like having him in a group where he could maybe try something new and get a new sound would work. So Win-Win, that'd be 5 members, right? Win-Win, wait, who's gonna be in the group then? Is it just gonna be like a really big group? Are we still doing the 7? Okay, I don't know. We're gonna assume that. We're gonna assume they're gonna be a 12-member group. They're gonna be EXO, or old EXO, I guess. Win-Win. I actually agree with Johnny. I would do Hyukjae. I would do him because he is popular for Super Junior, but I think he could still get more popular. I feel like 4th gen fans would like Eunhyuk. Maybe... I'm kind of contradicting what I was saying before, but I'd probably maybe do Sehun. We need a singer now. We're doing a lot of rappers. Actually, you know what? Taeyo. I think, oh, wait. Key. I said Key should be in this group. Key, Eunhyuk, Win-Win, Sehun, Taeyo. Sorry, Johnny. You've been... yeah. Okay, so favorite vocals, female vocals. This is also kind of on my list before, but I don't remember, and I think a lot of them were actually males. Sorry. But, not like, they said not main vocals who just are really good with your favorite tones. I kind of go for that anyways. Minnie from Idol. Oh, I'm really on the spot here. I can't even think of singers right now. Minnie from Idol. I'm trying to think of girl groups. I'm not gonna lie, I don't love a lot of... Oh, Lily from... Wow, from NMIX. I'm blanking. I might say Yoonjin from Little FM. I don't know though. Is it a Sehun from Girls' Generation? I actually really like her voice and her solo music. Check out her solo album. Me looking around and blinking so hard. I feel like I should have more. I'm not gonna lie, I love Gio and I love Nayeon and stuff, but I wouldn't say like they're my favorite vocalist. I know that sounds so sad though. I never think of like, oh, Twice are my favorite vocalist. Because I really need to hear, like, Nayeon's album didn't really supply her vocals too much. It was more of a fun album. And then Gio hasn't released one, but I feel like Gio would be on there. But I feel like I have... Una from G-Friend. Yes. Okay, I think that's 5. Stand my very shiny little angel Kim Junghyun. Thank you. They left a really nice comment. I should have like recorded the screen, but I didn't, and now it's too late. Out of the new groups you've been a fan of, let's say the past year or so, who unexpectedly stole your heart? Oh, for sure, Extraordinary Heroes. I kind of just like fell down and never got back up. Like, they are by far, like, you're gonna see on my updated video if you watch that they're in top 5. Like, they're literally top 5. They've supplied everything I wanted in a group. They basically became a new 5 Seconds of Summer for me. In the sense that, like, unlike One Direction, where it was more poppy music, 5 Seconds of Summer had a good mixture of, like, what I like from, like, Avril Lavigne and Paramore, but also what I like from One Direction and stuff. And I feel like Extraordinary Heroes took that, but just kept the, like, Avril Lavigne stuff. And I don't know, they've never missed for me. I would also say, while NMIX aren't, like, my favorite group, they did unexpectedly stole my heart, because I never once thought I would ever get into NMIXX, because I did not like any of their music, but they only had a few songs, so I knew at one point maybe I might like their music, but I was never looking for it, and I only reacted to it because one of my K-pop buddies, wow, words, K-pop buddies, likes NMIXX, so I did it for them, and then I did like one of their songs, so it wasn't like I never liked their music, but anyways, any groups you haven't gotten into yet, but piqued your interest or wanted to get to know more? It's like, I want really badly to do a lot of second gen groups. Number one on my list that I always want to do is Block B, but Block B has such a tiny fandom, and not too many like subtitled videos and stuff, and I don't know. Block B is like number one. I really want to get into them because I love Zico so much, but they also have a really short career, and I think like, I don't know, I might just get sad once it ends. I also really want to get into like, I kind of want to get to know like 101 and like IZ*ONE and like those groups, but I just know it's gonna end in heartbreak because they really do have limited content. Like, they're only a 2-year group, and I don't want to like, and it's not gonna be wasting time, but I don't want to waste my time getting to know them. That's why I never liked those groups. Like, never liked the idea of them. I don't want to waste my time, basically. I have to also think logically with the channel, but I know like those would get decent views, but that's where I kind of have to just not think about the views again, because it doesn't matter too much if they have decent views, but I end up just sad at the end. You mentioned you watch BLs. Any favorites? My all-time favorite is 2 Moons 2. I'm very sad they did not do a season 2. 2 Moons 2 is like a spin-off sequel series to 2 Moons, which I remember I watched, but I didn't. Oh, I'm so sad right now. I just relived my 2019 heartbreak. I don't watch them anymore. I don't have time really. And they are a series where I already have to do a lot of like reacting to things and reading subtitles, which I have no issue with, but outside of it, sometimes it's hard because I will be like editing or something while watching TV, but if there's subtitles, I can't edit because I have to watch the screen. So I haven't had time really to watch BLs. We are doing one on Patreon though. It's a Korean one. I watched Thai BLs because for a while that's all there really was. But I only watch a few of them because I don't like the acting very much, and a lot of it's repetitive, and the kisses are like the Korean kisses, which are like just a little peck and like no moving. But I remember 2 Moons 2, I watched that as it was airing, and my favorite couple was the side couple with was it Kit and, dang it, what's it called? 2 Moons 2, he called him Kit Kat, Kit and Ming. Their ship name was Ming Kit. And it was just like such a wholesome, sweet love story, and I actually still follow the actor of Kit because I thought he was so cute. And he kind of looked like a baby Key. I also liked Theory of Love. My first ever BL drama was, I think I just saw it pop up on the side, and it was like recommended, and I was like, oh, that looks cute. It was like My Puppy Love, and the actor third from that, him and the other guy, the love interest, they were such a popular side pairing because it was like a straight love story with a BL like side story. Were so popular they got their own drama called Theory of Love, and it's so cute. It's very toxic, very much would not support in real life, but 'tis just a drama, so it's fine. I also like, oh my god, what's it called? I should not do these unprompted. Dang it. One sec. Here, I'll just turn the music up. Tharn type. That one was good. I think they had good chemistry. That was cute. That was more sexy. That was more like, you know, like, oh. But yeah, other than that, I don't have many that I like. I'm like, should I just get back into it? I reacted to Tharn type. Right, I reacted. Oh, Love by Chance. Oh my god, that was such a good one. Oh my god, I remember that. I watched, there was a new episode. I actually really shipped the stray couple. I watched that on my way to my first BTS concert on the bus. There was a new episode when I was going, oh, I'm gonna cry. Good times. With Saint, the actor Saint. I don't really watch too many anymore. I think there's like a bit of toxicity of like, oh, watching BL dramas is like fetishizing. I do agree there is a weird fetishization of it. I mainly watched them because one, no GL, no girl love here. Like, where's the girl love? That's why there is more BLs, because the fetishization of straight girls watching it. And if you're a straight girl and you watch it, totally fine. Like, that's not bad. It's more the, just be aware of like your thoughts while watching it. Like, why are you watching it? Totally cool if you like two cute guys kissing, like, so it's fine, but like you gotta kind of just remember these are humans and stuff. I watch it just because when I realized my sexuality, I did like what every other person in my age range did, which is like look up any gay movies, and there was like none. And when I got older, I watched Scum, and while I'm not a gay male, I still kind of felt seen, so it was really cool. Dreamcatcher, you're being very loud. So yeah, just be aware of like, also I think the fetishization of BL dramas did take away from like the lesbian community a bit, like, which is like sad because it shouldn't have to be that way. That's great that there's a lot of gay, but like if you think about it, a lot of gay men don't watch the BL dramas, so it's not for, like, I feel like a lot of people are like, oh, I'm just helping celebrate the gay community. I'm like, no, gay men are not watching it usually. There are definitely some who do. I've even watched reaction channels. When Theory of Love came out, I liked watching people react to that because it was so sweet, and I needed someone to yell at, what's his face? Kai. I think his name was actually Kai. Kai for me. He was very bad. Anyways, but also I watch a lot of BL dramas because there aren't many, still to this day, gay love stories in the media, and when there are, they're very much in the supernatural realm, or like I don't like the couple that much, so I kind of want just a sweet love story. A lot of it's very heavily sad and it kind of made me sad watching some of them. But yeah, I think the only one, because even my favorite couples, gay couples, had like such sad storylines. Like my favorite one is Magnus and Alec from Shadowhunters, and
why I think you need it. You're beautiful the way you are. Okay, I'll see you tonight at 8 o'clock.
I'll be there with bells on. A good morning indeed.
and I watched it just for them, and I really didn't care about the Shadowhunter world, but eventually I did end up liking it, and I actually once again like the straight couple of Simon and Izzy. So, you know, I wasn't just watching for them. Clary and Jace could not care less about. Die. Anyways, I'm just kidding. Not necessarily K-pop related, but you mentioned, oh no, that was the same one. Thank you for the comment. Sorry if you answered this in a previous Q&A, but do you have any interest outside of K-pop and music? I like puzzles. I got really obsessed with puzzles in the COVID. I already liked puzzles before, but I bought like way too many. But it's cool because now I can just, if I have like a lot left. Strangely, I did buy K-pop puzzles from SM. They had like, I actually bought a Super Junior one, Etuk, before I got really into Super Junior, and then after I got into Super Junior, I got Eunhyuk's. But yeah, and I like painting, I like drawing, I like reading. I have a lot of books, but I like reading only fiction things, really. There's like a few autobiographies and stuff, or like Jeanette McCurdy's book, but mainly fiction. I like love stories. Clearly, that's my main thing I like to watch, hence the BL dramas and stuff. That's about it. Like music, since I was a kid, I always liked, which is funny because I have no interest in playing instruments and I know nothing about music. I just like listening to music. Like, I listened to Jonas Brothers. I had so many CDs. As a kid, I had a karaoke machine. That's one of my biggest presents I've ever gotten. It was a very, like, I think it was a very expensive karaoke machine too. I got my first karaoke CD was High School Musical 2 for my birthday. Yes, I'm sure I have more hobbies. I just can't think of any. Oh, I got this thing. I've been getting into Legos, but then Legos are expensive, so I got this thing. It's close to Legos. But yeah, make bracelets now? I don't know. I just like doing anything creative. You've been watching Attack on Titan on Patreon. I'm curious if other animes have caught your interest. I was gonna do My Hero Academia, but I watched the first episode on my own. Because I was just kind of testing the waters before I even did Attack on Titan. I did Attack on Titan because it was requested. And I was like, well, that's a good forceful way to make me really sit and watch it, which was good. So I think if I do My Hero Academia for a reaction on Patreon, maybe I'll put more effort into trying to understand it. It felt more cartoony. It felt more like what I don't really like about anime. I've been wanting to watch Sailor Moon. I just want to see like a more girly anime. I've been reading the Tokyo Revengers and I liked it, but I do know what's going to happen now, so I don't know if that's worthy of reacting to it, so I would have to like ask. I like Given. That's the first like real anime I watched, and I loved it, but it was once again more of a grounded one. I think I like slice of life things, clearly, and I feel like those aren't popular ones to watch. I think Haiku, which was that volleyball one, I might actually be interested in, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know if that's like a popular one to react to. Current favorite song, K-pop or otherwise? I guess like off the bat, it's probably, dang it, maybe Love Me Like This? I don't know why. The song's just addicting. And then like for a guy group, I don't know. What would be the guy group one? I'm blanking. I keep blanking. Good Enough by Extraordinary Heroes? I'm sure there's different ones. Favorite K-pop concert you've been to? So specifically K-pop would be, I really liked TXT's performance-wise, but I liked 17's like energy-wise, like the whole process, the getting up, waiting in line. I always feel like 17 concerts, I always meet like the sweetest people, but I liked TXT's. It was a journey getting there, but TXT or 17. It's hard for me to say because BTS's was so long ago and I was like so overwhelmed with like the atmosphere. But I would also probably say, was it 2018 or 2019? Probably 2019 BTS, because I saw them in 2018. So BTS, oh, Twice was good too. Twice was cold though. Twice was cold. It was freezing. Do not like winter concerts. We had to knock a point because it was cold. Yeah, I think probably 17, because the experience as well was like I was right. I could like leave after I got the merch, stay at the hotel, got to chill. I did get COVID. That wasn't fun. Probably 17's Be the Sun. Yeah. Favorite K-pop variety you've seen and are currently watching? Gravity Park. Watch Gravity Park. I'm telling you, Gravity have good humor. They're so funny. I'm not even joking. Gravity Park never misses. I don't think there's an episode where I'm like, because even when I'm starting and I'm like, oh, this is kind of slow, they end up doing something funny, and you can tell like they didn't have much prepared, but it was like they made it work. And I think for a rookie group, they're not even a rookie group anymore, but whatever. That's really impressive. That's like very much like third gen humor. Like they're already there. I need you guys to check them out. If we're talking like not a group, I would say New Journey to the West is very funny. I was gonna say Running Man, but I think New Journey to the West is even funnier. Have you ever been scammed while trading? Actually, no. Something got lost, and I don't think they scammed me. I think it generally just got lost in the mail, and I think it was because it was around Christmas. What made you want to do YouTube reactions? Honestly, I'm very lonely in my K-pop journey. I make no money on YouTube. And when I started reactions, I didn't have Patreon. And I loved watching other people's reactions because when I got into K-pop, I was already watching like reactions of shows. And when I got into K-pop, this is very funny. There's a channel called, I don't know how to pronounce his name. So as I mentioned before, I like Shadowhunters, Magnus, and Alec. So I wanted to watch people's reactions to Shadowhunters, which there were none. It was very depressing. What's the channel's name? So I saw someone's reaction to Shadowhunters. What's his name? Is it like Epic Gusher or something? Epic Gushers. Oh, his channel's changed. Alex Chris. Alex Chris reacted to Shadowhunters, and I believe he's a straight male. And it made me like really happy to see like, oh, he's a straight male and he doesn't cringe at gay stuff, which, you know, that was like 2018, so. And he liked BTS. And at that point I already liked BTS. But then I saw his reaction to BTS and I'm like, oh, it's cool. Also, Dylan Is Not in Trouble. I watched him before I liked BTS. And I watched him for like Ariana Grande reactions, One Direction reactions, stuff like that. Harry Styles on Carpool Karaoke. And when I got into BTS, he had reacted to Stranger at the same time, BTS as well. So I watched his reaction, and then it recommended other people's reactions, and I just liked watching people react. But then I realized a lot of them are fake. RGTV. So I definitely just enjoy. I get to express my love of something verbally, and it's fun. And I get to say my opinions on things, and it's very fun. Like, and I also have been recommended groups. Super Junior, you know, like Super Junior, I never would have reacted to them. What are other groups I never would have reacted to? Well, like NMIX, stuff like that. Like, I was already probably getting into Treasure. But like, I don't know, it's a way to talk about it to people, because anyone around me who likes K-pop, which I don't think there's anyone, but I feel like a lot of people I would probably meet would be like 17, which is weird, so I can't be friends with a 17-year-old. I feel like there's not anyone outwardly that likes K-pop around me. I need to find people, but that's nice. Knowing you have a tight schedule for YouTube and Patreon, how do you still have time to do requests and other things? Do you enjoy everything you reacted to, or are you just a workaholic person? Definitely 100% not a workaholic person. I like K-pop, so also a lot of people who do requests, because there's like a fixed amount of people who can do it. Like I only have like I think 15, so it's usually the same people, and they're very nice, and they kind of know what I like, and they can kind of gauge, I think, what I would enjoy. Like, they're not usually requesting anything I probably wouldn't like, and I don't think I've ever been requested something I didn't at least go, oh, I guess I can do that. And the only reason I do request, honestly, is because I needed a higher tier, like, because, if it's $5, at the beginning it was only $2.50 for Patreon, I made it $5. At the time when I made the request tier, I just needed more money, honestly. And I also didn't mind the idea of someone requesting something. So then I just added more, because I'm like, oh, well, actually these requests are fine. It pushes me to do something I wouldn't maybe do. And it gives more money, so that's nice. And I would never want to do a request tier that wasn't worth the money, because I think even the money asked, there's people, requesters, who request like $50 to put in a request, and they usually have like a time limit of like 20 minutes. And I think honestly that's robbing. Not gonna lie, they can do what they want, but I think that's kind of robbing. I think that's very rude. Not gonna lie, like $50 for like a request of 20, or even like $20, and the request is only like one song. I just think that's ridiculous and unfair. So it also allows people to kind of get someone to watch something that maybe other people wouldn't watch. Like, I don't think anyone's really watching Super Junior TV or whatever, but I watch that on my own. But like, that type of stuff, like, I think it's cool, makes a lot of people happy, and I very much like it. If I didn't like it, I would probably tell the person. But yeah, if I didn't enjoy it, I probably wouldn't watch it. There's times where I'm like, didn't love it, but then if I give it more of a chance, I end up liking it anyways. It always impresses me how you manage physically and mentally. I do not. I actually am trying to see a therapist, but very much, I don't know. I don't know how to see a therapist. 24, don't know how to see a therapist. I remember in one of your videos you said you don't care what other people think because this is what you think. I say that, and I still get scared to say what I think, because I know I don't want people, like, honestly, in my recent Stray Kids reaction, I kept thinking in my head, people are gonna really hate me for saying this, even though I genuinely love Stray Kids. Like, Stray Kids were basically a group I stand nearly since debut. I've been through with them. Oh my god, I'm gonna cry. I've been through so much with them. I was there when Woojin left. I was there when the Woojin allegations happened. I was there when Hyunjin was on hiatus. We've been through so much together, and I genuinely love their music, and I think it's okay to not like some of their music, but I'm always still scared people. I'm scared people would think I don't like a group, which I think is sad. I should be more scared that people won't like me, but honestly, I am more scared if people think I really don't love something when I do. Anyways, I'm so sad about that. Like, I really don't want anyone thinking I don't like Stray Kids. Would you consider doing reaction videos to older Red Velvet albums? I am so sorry. You must be new here. I think some of them were blocked a long time ago and are on Patreon. And I think it might be free. I'm sorry if it's not. I could be lying. But I did react to all of them. It was on my old channel. Red Velvet were one of the first girl groups I reacted to. And the Perfect Velvet album is one of my favorite albums, so I did react to that one. It was a long time ago. I think it's just the Red album. that's blocked and was on Patreon. I don't think I love that one as much, so sadly. Yeah. Which Twice member would you like to see a solo album from, and which member do you actually think will be next? Next, I'm kind of, well, we have the Misamo unit, whatever. Logically, I would think it would be Gio. I'm not going to sit here and lie. I don't think a lot of the members will have solo albums. I don't see Daeyeon having one for some reason. Like, there's no, like, I want one. Like, I want every member to have one. Kind of like Shiny or something. But, and like EXO, nearly everyone has a solo album. Everyone actually does. Well, does Chaeyoung and Sehun count as a duo album? I would like to see everyone. I kind of am curious what Momo would do. I kind of feel like Momo could be like a really cool, like funky album, like kind of like a hip hop vibe. She might get hate for that, but I think it'd be kind of cool. Like, I just want to see what she would do. It's not like really I want Momo next. I'm so curious. Honestly, I'm not just saying this because I like her. I think Chaeyoung could be next. She did perform at like a concert, and she's doing her solo song, so that could be a hint. I feel like logically it should be Gio. I don't know. I really don't think anyone's gonna be next anytime soon. I don't know why. I just have a feeling we get like a Naya second album instead. Is there a K-pop? Oh, this is so sad. Is there a K-pop group that you were into but over time you lost interest in? I'm so depressed. Red Velvet. I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of Red Velvet, and it's just because while I love Level Up Project, I think they need to do more than that. Not gonna lie, I think they need to do more. BTS, I think, is also the next one, but it's kind of unfair because they are enlisting, and logically, you know, and I like all their solo music, so it's not really them, it's just like the group unit of it, but I still like watch people's reactions to BTS and stuff, so it's not really losing interest. Ace, which were like one of my favorite groups, but they're enlisted, so it's not really fair. I would kind of say maybe One Us, but we've regained interest again. Me looking at the albums over there, Pentagon, but once again, that's not fair. And I guess, Day 6, but I never really got into them personality-wise. Got 7 as well, but once again, they're like not, it's kind of hard. Most of the time I've lost interest is because there's enlistments happening or they like broke up or something. We're kind of getting back into G-Friend a bit, but every girl group I like, basically. Dreamcatcher's a good one. I actually talked about this in the Dreamcatcher album. I felt very bad about it, but like I lost interest because I went through their tiny amount of variety stuff and it's all gone, but I still like their music. But like really into, but over time we've lost interest. The closest would be BTS, but it was actually Monster X for a little bit, but then they have their new show and everything. I'm like, this is what I miss. I miss Monster X Ray, and this is basically Monster X Ray. But I guess BTS. But I feel like when they come back, I'll be fine. It's not K-pop. Wait, no, oops. Since you reacted to Six Tones, what's your favorite song from them? Oh my god. I'm so bad at names because they're not on Spotify and I haven't gotten to listen to them in a while. Oh no, I'm so mad. I don't remember. Was it Strawberry Breakfast? We did a concert. Honestly, I can't tell you names. I can't. There was a song, Strawberry Breakfast. I like that one. But that's just because I remember the name very well. I can't really tell you because I don't remember the names because they're not on Spotify. Would you check out other groups from Johnny and Association? I just watched a video on what's going on with Johnny, or what has gone on with Johnny Associations. I kind of feel icky because I already had that feeling. So I'm kind of sad about it, and I kind of feel like scared because I'm like, I don't know if any of these people were affected by that because it's likely they were, and it feels a little sad. But he's dead, so maybe he's dead, so everything's okay now. No, it's more like he's dead now, so maybe things are better. But now I'm still scared. But yeah, I'm kind of curious about Snowman and stuff. It just kind of matter. It's not K-pop related, but since you talked about hairstyles in your last Q&A, are you looking forward to Niall Horan's new albums? Oh yes, I love Niall. Niall's music, okay, it's actually not that high on the list. if I ranked them, it'd be actually I like Zayn's music the most, but Harry, I like more of Harry's songs because I didn't love what's it called, Icarus Fall. Zayn, I just really like Zayn's debut the most to the day. Icarus Fall. That it's been a while since Zayn released anything, so I guess Harry would be number one. But Zayn sound like if he released something new, I'd probably still be more interested in that. Zayn, Harry, Niall, Louis, Liam. I kind of liked Louis' new album a lot, so it depends on Niall's new album. I haven't actually listened to the new songs, but I am very curious, so I'm gonna have to listen to it. But what are your thoughts on both Hive and JYP trying to launch American girl groups? Oh, I actually didn't know that. Do you think both will succeed or will only one? I feel like JYP's English songs are way better. Not gonna lie. Hybe overall, I'm not gonna lie, only BTS have done well over in America, and it's only because they're BTS. Every other Hybe group, I feel like aren't doing as well, and I could be wrong though. I feel like JYP has done really well with Twice, and I personally liked ITZY's English song. So I'm more curious about theirs, but also JYP did well with Wonder Girls, and I think people forgot that. Like, Wonder Girls was decent in America, right? So I think they might have a better overall, people will like it more, but I think Hives might do better. Does that make sense? Like, I know Dynamite did better numbers-wise, but I think the Feels did better, like, to me. No, not Dynamite. Dynamite's a good song. Butter. We'll say Butter. Butter's a better one to compare. I know you said you're not a fan of EDM type chorus drops, but which songs do you like that have done it? Oh! I can't think of one. Oh, I just heard one too that I liked. I need to really think about that one. Oh, I just heard one I really liked. Who was it? I think it was Stray Kids, actually. Does Gorilla count? No, Gorilla's not EDM. Oh, let me Google, or let me look at for EDM K-pop songs. EDM K-pop songs. EDM K-pop. Oh, Wonderland's considered EDM? That sounds fake. Mic Drop's EDM? Oh, Hero. Hero's perfect. I think Hero did well. I actually do like Saving Me by BTS. Dun Dun. Dun Dun's really good. Side Effects I actually really love. Victory Song by Stray Kids. I should name the artist. You guys probably won't know them all. Pirate King is definitely one of my favorite AT songs, and that one has it. I think ATs do it really well, and I think it's because, as I said in the Stray Kids reactions, I can feel the authenticity of it, and they always were doing that sound. And I think it's usually when it's kind of forced upon that I can feel it. I haven't seen you mention it in your Twice reactions on YouTube. Did I mention it? I feel like I did. But what are your thoughts on Chaeyoung's t-shirt controversy? I never really... I think I've said this maybe it was on a Patreon video. I never think much of clothing controversies because I'm not gonna lie, when I saw the t-shirt, I didn't notice it. And I can't help but think, if I wore a t-shirt with a lot of stuff on it, which I definitely have a lot of t-shirts and I don't know what's on half of them. I just think it looks cool. I just don't... One, I've learned, and I actually have seen this in a manga I was reading, a lot of the swastika symbol, like, it doesn't even derive from, like, you know, the whole Nazi thing. So I've actually learned that, and people have shown many videos and clips and everything, the symbols everywhere. So honestly, I don't know, like, I really, deep in my heart, think Chaeyoung meant no ill intent. And I genuinely think she just thought it was a cool shirt. Chaeyoung is 100% someone who would go to a thrift shop, think the shirt is cool, and wear it. She is someone who will wear a t-shirt of a band and not know the music. She is someone who would wear a Kiss t-shirt and not know a single Kiss song. And I 100% believe she just thought it was a cool t-shirt and just wore it. Does that still warrant an apology? I don't think so. I think if you had no ill intent and the symbol doesn't even mean the same thing everywhere, that I don't think it's probably not even going to be that sincere. So I don't know. I just think she wore it, thought it was cool, and the symbol, if she did see the symbol doesn't even mean the same thing everywhere. So I learned a lot that day, so I'm sure she did too. Yeah, so that's my opinion. I hope you'll check out NiziU, JYP's Japanese girl group in the future. They're the only girl group we haven't reacted to. Oh wow, didn't even know they existed. Maybe I will. Japanese songs tend to get blocked, but I'm wondering if Baby will be okay. What is your favorite Twice era, like outfits and music combined? Ooh, combined the feels. If we're talking about it combined, the feels and like ooh-ah, because I love the cargo outfits and everything. I thought they all had really cool, unique looks, and I like the song. Dance the Night Away, I like music. The outfits were cute, but then we saw the performance stages, and I was like, oh, maybe they're not that cute. Would you rather marry Joshua but never get to meet the other members, or meet Minghao and 17 but never meet Joshua? Joshua didn't go to my concert, and I somehow lived. So I think, but then I get to marry Joshua, so I get to be with him forever. But if I marry Joshua, they have to come to the wedding. Why would they? Does Joshua get to meet them? I need to make sure my husband's good. I will marry Joshua as long as Joshua can meet the members. I'm so sorry, Minghao. I'm wondering if you react to... Oh, we checked out Zyker, so I did do that. Do you watch other K-pop reactors? Oh, are we gonna get juicy? I watch Form of Therapy, because Form of Therapy genuinely understands, and like, for one, he's a big carrot. So I remember I watched his 17 reactions when I got into 17. So I watch him religiously. Like, anything I've watched, like, I will save a video I haven't watched, watch it, then watch his. That's how much I watch it. I think he's really... I think they go by they pronouns. I'm gonna say they because I don't remember. But yeah, they do a lot of groups I like. They understand, obviously, the Korean culture. So sometimes they will like tell us, the audience, something, like if there's like a joke not translated properly, they'll pause and explain it, which I think is really cool. I don't watch too many of their like the album reactions. I don't watch a lot of album reactions anymore. I feel like a lot of people, like, I fangirl a lot, and I think I want to see other people fangirl. Sometimes I watch Form of Therapy's 17 album reactions because they generally love 17 like that. So that's probably the only ones. But I sometimes watch Anthony too, but they don't upload a lot on Patreon, so I'll only occasionally join like once a year. But actually, I loved Anthony 2's Treasure reactions, and when I watched Treasure in 2019, the show, I watched their reaction as well. I used to watch Not So Daily, sometimes I do, but yeah, not as much. I'll occasionally watch, like, I used to like Faux K-pop Squad, but not as much, because anyways, I'm not gonna go too, I don't want to be like mean and drop tea or anything. I just, sometimes I'm like, I don't know if they really like these groups, but whatever, some of the reactions feel the same. How many albums do you have? I think I counted them. At one point it was like 300, but I haven't bought as many since, because broke, and I had concerts. Probably like 300 something. How many? Do you plan on getting into VIX, Block B, and then flying again one day? Definitely. I love Block B. I really want to do more. I've been listening to Blockbuster over and over. So hopefully, rank every K-drama you reacted to. I do not remember every K-drama I reacted to. I think DRM is at the top, actually. DRM, Extraordinary You, He is Psychometric. Oh, wait, no. Sorry. DRM, Semantic Error, Extraordinary You, He is Psychometric. I might switch this around at one point. What's the one with the cute boy? The cute boy. And it was like Onu and the cute boy. True Beauty. True Beauty. Gangnam Beauty. Did I do more? Oh, All of Us Are Dead. All of Us Are Dead is probably number 2. We're doing a K-drama. I'm actually watching it soon called The Eighth Sense. I feel like that will be up there. Is that all I've done? I feel like I did more. That's all I remember. Favorite Attack on Titan character so far, and we do the other seasons. Yes. Attack on Titan Armin so far. I like Armin. And I'm doing the other seasons. Would you ever want to do a video call fan site? I actually tried to sign up for it, but you had to like make this account and like get a like number and like download an app, and it was just a lot. So I think you don't get to pick the member, and that's not because I don't want a certain member, but like I wouldn't want like to talk to someone younger than me. So I would want it to be someone my age, even if they're not my bias. Like I want someone my age. Also, I want them to speak English. So I would want to pick the member that speaks English, even if they're not my bias. Rank all K-pop concerts you've been to. Oh, goodness. Oh my god. I think we kind of talked about it. 17 Be the Sun. BTS Speak Yourself. TXT Twice. Monsta X. We are here. Monsta X. Oh, did I like We Are Here more? I think the experience was just really cool because I got to go around like New York. And I got to, when I saw We Are Here, I actually got to watch them on, was it Good Morning America? Which was cool. Like outside the window. I don't know. I don't want NCT Dream to be that low. It wasn't their fault. The concert sucked. But the experience for NCT Dream really kind of, like the concert was great, but the experience beforehand was trash. Was that all of them? Oh, I forgot about 17's Ode. I'd have to rank this in another video. A lot of Korean fans are criticizing the female dancers for taking away from the boys and some. I thought most people were mad about Enhypen's choreo because of Nicki being underage. I understand that, but I also don't think dancing with someone of the opposite sex is inherently a sexual thing. Because I usually very much protective of Nicki. I think it was fine because I think people are using that as an excuse to be mad because they're jealous, which is weird. But I knew they were going to get controversy for it. I think the guy, I don't care, because like the guys, they're like saying, people are saying the dancers are taking away from the boys on fan cams. Like, who cares? Yeah, I don't know. I don't think that's a big issue. Please explain how you are not an Instagram model. I am very short and very mediocre, so that is why. Do you plan on reacting to any Zero Base 1 content? I've never heard of this group in my life. What is that? I thought that was like a code name or something. Zero Base 1. Depends. Who are they? Where are they? What group? What company are they under? Oh wow, they have a lot of views. Wait, who are these people? Zero. Okay, wait. Wait. Boy Next. Let's play a Boy Next Door song while we're waiting. Stan Boy Next Door. Oh, they're from Boys Planet. That's a weird ass name. I mean, there's groups like Kepler, so. Let's see their ages. Oh, we're decent with the ages. Macne is 2007. That does take away a lot here. We have a lot of young ones. Maybe. Wait, what company are they under? Boys Planet, what company was that? Oh no, see they're a temporary group, so I probably won't. Maybe I'll check out their music, but I don't think I'm going to stand them because one, they're from Boys Planet, which don't like that. And then they're a temporary group, We don't like that either. So we might check them out just music-wise, but they don't debut till July, so we'll wait. But alas, also they had a lot of controversy, didn't they? Interesting. I was keeping up with the drama. But yeah, that is it for this video. The next one will be me ranking and talking about biases and favorite songs. So I'll see you guys in that video. Bye!